Kyiv's push for US support has sparked strong reactions from Moscow and criticism from former Ukrainian officials. While President Volodymyr Zelensky frames American assistance as a path to peace, Russian authorities warn of escalation and irreparable damage to relations. And ex-Ukrainian Prime Minister Nikolay Azarov cautions that supplying Tomahawks could be a strategic disaster for Washington. President Zelensky has repeatedly highlighted the political value of US military support, presenting it as a way to pressure Moscow into negotiations. Speaking to journalists, he framed the potential delivery of Tomahawks as a tool to influence Russia's stance.
All such things can strengthen Ukraine and force the Russians to sober up a little, sit down at the negotiating table.
He further tied the support to political symbolism, suggesting that a US-brokered ceasefire could earn President Trump a Nobel Peace nomination on behalf of Ukrainian people. Russian authorities have signaled that any supply of Tomahawk missiles would dramatically escalate the conflict. Maria Zakharova, spokeswoman for the Russian Foreign Ministry, stressed that the weapons themselves could intensify tensions and pose new dangers.
Although we have significantly upgraded our missile defense shield, cruise missiles are a powerful weapon, which, in the hands of the Kyiv regime, will take us to a new serious stage of escalation of the Ukrainian crisis. Certainly, this will have no effect on the battlefield.
Beyond the battlefield, Zakharova highlighted the broader diplomatic fallout, warning Washington of severe consequences.
A corresponding decision by the U.S. administration, if made, will not just send the confrontation into a downward spiral, but also do irreparable damage to Russian-U.S. relations, which have just begun to display certain elements indicating the resumption of a bilateral dialogue.
Even within Ukraine's own political circles, voices of caution are rising. Former Prime Minister Nikolay Azarov issued a blunt warning directly to President Trump, emphasizing the diplomatic risks of supplying advanced weapons.
Dear Mr. Trump, you're making a fatal mistake right now. And it's not at all about the damage that the Tomahawks will inflict on Russia. Of course, there will be damage. This step turns you from a possible mediator, a possible participant in peace negotiations, into siding with Starmer, Merz, Macron, to siding with your enemies. That is, you are making a strategic mistake.
The controversy over US support highlights the delicate balance between military aid and diplomacy. Zelensky positions American assistance as a lever to bring Russia to the negotiating table, while Moscow emphasizes the severe political, strategic, and moral consequences. For Washington, the decision is fraught. One move could reshape the balance of power in Eastern Europe and determine whether the United States acts as a mediator or becomes further entangled in an increasingly volatile conflict.